But the industry, always we tell people that we don't understand the industry of having players. We don't have permanent scouts for the clubs. We don't do that in a professional way. If you had to give an advice to the Rwandan football clubs, what do you think is a proper way of getting players from West Africa? Because sometimes people tell us that Rwandan Football League is paying good compared to
Ghana. Just even compared to Ghana, yes.
Yeah. Tell us what to do to have better players so that our league can be a bit leveled.
Yeah, I think you are right, and even you can give good ideas to the clubs, so you can tell them. As well.
You are more experienced than me because you've been flying.
Well, for me, what we do, we do our best to help the clubs. Most of the clubs, before they sign players, sometimes they call me. They ask me.
Even big clubs in Africa, right?
Yeah, big clubs. They just call, Micky, we are looking at signing this player. You maybe you have even seen him play. For example, when I came to watch the derby, the next day I got a message from a scout who worked for a big club in Tanzania, and he was asking me about Kelvin Muhire, the captain. He said, Micky, you were there yesterday. You were at the derby. Tell me your thoughts on him. You've seen him play. Do you think he can, So right from there, the conversation starts. So now I can say the things I saw about him, how he performed. When you sign him, what he can do for your team, how he can help to improve your team. So my advice, I don't know, but it's just that all the club have to make sure they have good scouts. Get also technical directors for the clubs. And Rwanda clubs, Rwanda football, there is big budgets. They can be able to handle, even if you don't get experts from Europe or wherever, there are well-trained people also here in Rwanda who can handle scout duties. They can serve as agents who have good connections and contact with many big scouts and agencies around. So the clubs have to make sure that they have a proper structure. They are run professionally, not maybe sometimes a chairman or the president going himself to go and sign the player. What if he comes and he cannot perform? So allow those things to be handled by professionals or well-trained people who that is their field, and they can be able to pick the best of the best players to bring to help their clubs and to improve the league. So I think that, just like you said, clubs have to be able to work with good agents, good technical directors, good scouts, so that they can be able to help them to get the best players and to help to improve the league.
So ngabo rero yaramubajije abona ari iki twakora. Ni umunyamakuru ariko ujya ukorana cyane n'aba agent, aba bashakira amasoko abakinnyi n'abatoza. Abona ari iki twagakoze amakipe mu Rwanda yagakoze kugira ngo ajye abona abakinnyi beza, ibyo ngibyo binafashe shampiyona kuzamura urwego. Aramubwira ati jewe nibyo koko nkorana n'aba scout n'aba agent, bajya banampamagara ati nejo bundi kuri derby hari umuscout wamenye yuko narebye iyi derby, ambaza niba hari umukinnyi nabonye mwiza, timubwira Muhire Keve, timubwira baramutse bamufashe ibyo yabafasha uburyo akina
muri Tanzania.
Muri Tanzania
mu makipe akomeye muri Tanzania. Is it Simba or Yanga?
This club that is interested in Keve.
Very soon you will see.
Arabati rero jewe ati inama nagira amakipe mu Rwanda no gushaka ba technical directors bakora, bagashaka ba agent, aba scout beza, ati ibyo ngibyo bishobora kuba byabafasha kubona abakinnyi beza kandi bikanazamura urwego rwa shampiyona. Micky, as we are in the World Cup qualifiers campaign, the Rwanda national team, Amavubi, is facing the Super Eagles of Nigeria tomorrow. I think you will be there in Amahoro Stadium attending this match. What do you expect tomorrow?
I expect a cracker. I expect a team that has many stars playing in Europe trying to break down a nation that knows that a win tomorrow, especially playing at home, if they can get a win tomorrow, gives them a very, very, very good chance of qualifying for the World Cup. Because for sure, Rwanda has to break down Lesotho. So this is the game tomorrow that you need to. Now it's even difficult. All games are tough, but focus so much, put so much on this game tomorrow. Just don't. You can play for a win. It's possible because you're at home. You have all the fans behind you. Now you have a good coach. Very, very good coach, because I know him so well, Adele, and with his experience, he can help the team to make sure that they put smiles or they bring a lot of happiness for good people in Rwanda. And so I expect a very tough game, very, very tough game. I know Nigeria will come all out, because the pressure that is on them back home, it's not easy. I was speaking to some of my colleagues, the journalists from Nigeria who are here. They were telling me, even their former coach, he used to allow the journalists and media people, to content creators to come around the team. They speak to the players, they interview them, they create contents. But now this coach, he has blocked all of them, and it's difficult for even the journalists getting so close to the players, all because they need results. They need at least something important from the game tomorrow. But knowing how football has changed a lot in Africa, that Rwanda will also not sit back to allow them to come here and get points away. So I think that it will be a very, very, very tough game. Maybe it is little mistakes or little error from somebody that can decide the game. But in my opinion, I expect a very, very tough game, and I want to see at least all Rwandans going to the game to support the national team, go and push them. Why? This is national team. This is World Cup qualified. If you are in Rwanda, why will you sit at home? And the game is in the evening. So at that time, I'm sure many work have closed. Many companies have shut down. School will close at that time. So let everybody go to the game. If, for example, many countries that I went to, sometimes you will find the ministers, you will find the business, the CEOs, business people, they even buy tickets free for fans, for the people in town to go to watch, because it's national team. Even Tanzania, sometimes they do it. You will find the leaders, they buy tickets so that they can fill the stadium and to support the national team. So this is a national team game. Forget about APR, forget about Orion Sport. Come together as one national team and go into support. I will be there, like you said. That is why I stayed. I changed my ticket to stay and then to be there to watch the game and to give support to the national team. So let everybody come in their numbers. Don't sit at home. Go for the game. Let's come together as people who love football in Africa and make sure that the stadium is full up and enjoy the game. So it will be a big game. I look forward. I want to see the national team and see good people in Rwanda enjoying the game. So all the best for tomorrow.
So thank you very much. Twamaje turi muri World Cup qualifiers, imikino iratangiye. U Rwanda ruzakina ku munsi w'ejo, ruzakina na Nigeria. Namaje ni iki witeze ku munsi w'ejo? Aravuga tejo niteguye umuriro, match ikomeye cyane y'u Rwanda na Nigeria. Avuga Nigeria ko ari ikipe y'inyabigwi, avuga uburyo umutoza yakaniye cyane, uburyo ya protejaga abakinnyi be kugira ngo babe concentre, bashake bitegure iyi match. Avuga ko ari intsinzi bayishakira kutayibura hasi hejuru kugira ngo bazabone amahirwe yabo yo kujya mu gikombe cy'isi aziyongere. Ibindi yavugaga ndaje mu kanya gato mbikomerezeho tumaze kwamamaza. Harabura amasegonda make.